Primaries. You'll find yourself spending a lot of time on primaries in Resolve, and it's very important to understand what primaries are. If you look at the color wheels here, you'll notice that it's on primaries. You have 4 color wheels. In order to understand these color wheels, we have to look at the image first. In every image, there are 3 main ranges. In this image, the sky represents the highlights, and the boat represents the shadows. It's the darkest point in the image. And the water represents the midtones. So the brightest point in an image is the highlight, the darkest point in the image is the shadows, and everything else is midtone. If we come back to the color wheels here, one on the left represents the shadows. So all the changes I make here will affect the shadow area in the image. The one next to it will represent midtones. All the changes here will affect the midtones of the image. Next, we have the highlights. Whatever I do here will actually affect the highlights of the image. And you have offset. This one will affect the entire image regardless of the range. So, if I come here and I push the left one more towards the blue, you'll notice that the effect is starting to take place in the dark area of the image. And if I come to the one on the right here, and I push it towards orange, you'll notice that the effect is starting to take place in the highlights of the image. And the one in the middle will affect the rest of the image. If I move this one, it will affect the entire image. Note that for more precise control, Resolve displays primaries in 2 different ways. If I click on this button here, these are the same color wheels. This is the color wheel on the left, this is the middle one, the right, and the offset, with more precise controls. So I can control the red channel in the highlights, or the blue channel in the shadows. Of course, if I go to offset, I will be affecting the red channel in the entire image. Inside primaries, you will also find log controls. These are much narrower data ranges that affects the same parts of the image, just more precisely. So if I come back to primaries and I push gain or highlight toward yellow, you'll notice that it's also affecting some other parts of the image. If I reset that, come back and choose log, and now move log towards yellow, you'll notice that it's affecting only highlights and trying so hard not to affect the other parts of the image.